When I first saw the news that Inuyasha was getting a sequel, I kind of cried a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I have so much emotional attachment to Inuyasha. It's not even funny. It got me through some difficult times in the past. Back in 2007 or whatever, when I watched it for the first time, it really got me through some tough times in my life. I'm not gonna lie. And I remember coming home from school and going to my computer and getting a bowl of ramen and watching a new episode of Inuyasha. It was fully out at the time when I was watching it, but, I remember I was watching episodes, back to back, but I could only watch a certain amount at the time, and when I came home, I'd watch a few episodes and all that, and it brings me back to just see that this series is getting a sequel, and instantly, soon as I heard this news, I had to go back and just listen to the opening song, because honestly, it's iconic to me. And, I'm gonna just say audio warning right now, but I gotta get it out of my system, because, I want to change the world! Okay, there you go, I got it out. I have to say it. I had to do it. I know I'm tone deaf, but I had to get that out of my system because the opening song, I remember listening to it all the time. I had that song on repeat all the time. Man, it brings me back to see that this is getting a sequel. So, let's get right into it. What we currently know, what's going on with the series, etc. So, if you would have told me that we were getting this sequel in 2020, I wouldn't believe you, because I just didn't think Inuyasha would ever get a continuation. But clearly, I was wrong. It's happening. So Inuyasha Part 2, or the actual title, what it's known now as, is Yashahime Princess Half Demon. If I butchered the title, please forgive me. It is definitely something that has my attention. I am definitely looking forward to it, because the description that we were given is something that greatly interests me. Number one, Shishomaru, he literally has a daughters, and also Inuyasha and Kagome also have a daughter as well, and they're the main central, protagonist of the story, which automatically gets me excited. But when I was reading in the description, apparently there is hints that our characters, at least some of the daughters of, Shishomaru and, Inuyasha, their daughters are going to venture in to the actual present-day Japan, which this is something that I always actually wanted within Inuyasha, and so let me get into that. So, hopefully I'm not the only one, but when I watched Inuyasha for the first time, I remember always thinking, it would be so cool if we got more elements of, let's say, the demons coming into the present-day realm of Japan. Now, obviously, nowadays, there's a lot of anime that do this, but I always wanted the characters of Inuyasha to kind of go over into, Kagome's world and kind of just see it for themselves, and we did have a brief few episodes that did show this, but overall there was not a lot of episodes and there was a lot of filler, and I think some of those episodes were filler entirely. But I would greatly love to see our characters like Shishomaru or Inuyasha or the daughters of them go into Kagome's world and interact, and I think we're probably going to get that because of the way the description pretty much says that the tunnel between the two eras have connected again, and pretty much that one of them ventures on through the tunnel. So I'm pretty excited. I do hope that maybe we get something like this, but also there is another thing that needs to be discussed. Obviously with this series coming back, the question is, who is going to be the antagonist? Hopefully, it's not Naraku. Now, I love Naraku as any other guy that has watched Inuyasha. I think Minigurumi, Naraku is a great villain. He's a great character. I loved his evolution throughout the entirety of Inuyasha to the very point of the end of the series. But to be honest with you, with a whole new era of Inuyasha, or, Yashahime, I think that we need another villain. Something needs to be a little bit different. I know that the whole plot of Inuyasha was about tracking down the sacred jewels, but I really hope that, we get a little bit more. We get something to where it's there's a different objective, and there's, a different villain, etc. I don't want it to be a copy and paste of the original. I doubt it will be, but still, the point is, I just want to get my opinion on out there. But, overall, though, when it comes to the brief details we got, we know now that it's being made by Studio Sunrise, which is a very good studio. They've worked on Gundam, they've worked on Gintama, they are a fantastic studio, so I'm really not scared about the staff that's probably going to be working on it. But on top of that as well, the original script writer for the anime is apparently coming back, and we already have a few designs of some of the characters that are going to be displayed in this work, so overall, just the characters look really nice. I love the presentation that we've already got, like with the summary of it. I'm pretty excited, and when more news comes out, I will definitely let you all know. But for now, though, I'm going to leave it at that. It's crazy to me that, Inuyasha Part 2, or, Yashahime it's a thing. It's coming, and I'm so emotional. Like, I know you might not understand, but it makes me super emotional just to see this series back, because it just holds such a deep place within my heart, and just to hear that it's coming back, it's just like, whoa, I feel like I'm back in my childhood. But I'll leave it at that. I love you guys. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you want to get notified whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below. And with that, Chibi out.